What's up, everybody? It's Bree here at Vinyasa Wave. I hope you're doing amazing today. Welcome or welcome back if you've been here before. Today is a post-run mobility flow. You do not have to run to do this mobility flow. Anybody can do it. And we are not using any props today. It'll be short and quick and to the point. I'm going to start at the back of my mat just because I end up eventually moving forward, but we are going to start standing. So I will meet you when you're ready. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So again, I'm starting at the back of my mat. You don't have to start there. You can start anywhere on your mat. We're going to start standing up nice and tall, feet about hip distance apart. And before I start any mobility flow, I always like to tap into the breath because breath is super important when you're working on mobility. It helps you kind of just relax that tension in the body, bring you back into the present moment because you really need to know where your body is in space when you're working mobility, stretching, flexibility, any type of movement. It's good to know what your body's doing. And again, if you can film yourself or if you have a mirror available, that's always helpful because sometimes what you think you're doing is not actually what you are doing. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I will stop chatting. Start standing up nice and tall, long spine, palms face forward. I like to close my eyes. You do not have to. If you're comfortable doing it in the space you're in, you can close your eyes. Big breath in and a breath out. One more big breath in, fill up that whole chest. And then on the exhale, see if you can just soften into the body. Good, find your natural rhythm. And then go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to do some spinal rolls. Hands are going to come behind your head. Long, long spine. So be mindful when the hands come behind the head, what eventually happens is our belly goes forward and we want to pull it back in line with the rest of our bodies. So nice neutral spine. Hands are coming behind the head. Work on pulling that belly back in towards the midline. And we're going to do a spinal roll. So on the exhale, you're going to round down as much as you can. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Take the elbows down. Take your chest down, chin down. So you're leading with the head all the way down. Go down as far as you want or as far as you can. Then on the inhale, you reverse it. Your inhale takes you all the way up. Head is the last thing to come up on the way up. And then we open up like a flower at the top. Nice back extension. Chest goes wide. Elbows go wide. And then exhale, round through. Chin into the chest. Head leads the way. All the way down as far as you can, or as much as your body will allow you to. And then we take it up on the inhale. Beautiful. Extension at the top. Elbows go wide. Take that chest forward. Chin up to the sky. Excellent. Exhale, round. Last one. Beautiful. Take it all the way up on the inhale. Chin into the chest. Slowest you've ever moved. Take it all the way up. Elbows go wide, a little extension of the top, open up that chest. Beautiful, find a neutral space. Good, let the arms come down. Take your feet wider than your hips, maybe about as wide as the mat or as wide as comfortable. You're gonna bend your knees as much as you need. We're gonna do a forward fold with ragdoll, so you're gonna grab opposite elbows. But what eventually happens when I ask for a forward fold is we kind of tuck the tailbone and we lead with this low back, and then the low back ends up taking it. So what I want you to do, if you feel it here, I want you to bend your knees and send your booty cheeks back. Find a long spine first. Create length. Then keep bending those knees as much as you need. Grab opposite elbows. Let your head hang heavy and get super loose in that neck. You can stay here or maybe add a little sway. I don't like being static, so I usually end up adding like a little movement to all my stuff. You don't have to. If being still is what you need, stay there. Take a big breath in and a breath out. Good. Bring it back through center. Let go of the elbows. Bring those feet back into hip distance. Hands come to the thighs. See if we can create length here. So send the booty cheeks back. Lift the chest up a little bit. And then the crown of the head reaches forward. So we're reaching in opposite directions. Be mindful of that belly, that it's not sinking down. We're not collapsing into the shoulders. Keep it nice and tight. Torso is super tight. Long spine. Reach in opposite directions. Big breath in. And a breath out. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly lift the chest. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to work on the feet first and then we'll lay down. So stand up tall. I'm going to face you for a second. Point your toes, or shift your weight into your left foot. You're going to point your right toes. So point just means point your toes away from you, or send your toes away from you. And we're going to press them down into the floor. So a few things are happening here. So ideally, you want your knee in line with your ankle, in line with your toes. Sometimes, depending on our flexibility, that might not happen. So we might have to pull it back behind, which is totally fine. But what I want you to focus on is be mindful of that ankle. What happens is it likes to go off to the side, but I need to keep it right in line, okay? And then work on getting it straight underneath that knee. Now for the actual movement, I'm pressing down, but I'm also pressing my heel forward. So two things are happening. And we're just holding it here. Big breath in and a breath out. Beautiful. Release. We'll switch sides, or switch. So now your toes are going to flex and then put them down on the floor. So toes are down, same thing. I'm pressing down, but my heel is pressing forward, working to get that ankle underneath the knee. Hold it here. Good, switch out. Now we switch feet. Left toes point, press that heel forward as you press down. Stand up nice and tall, big breath in. And an exhale. Good. Tuck the toe, or untuck the toes. So toes are down now. You should be able to count all 5 of your toes. Press down while that heel presses forward, working to get that ankle underneath the knee. Hold it here. Big breath in. And a breath out. I know it's spicy. Good job. Release. All right, let's go ahead and lay all the way down. So you're going to come all the way down to your back, lay down. Left leg is going to go straight. Go ahead and pull that right knee all the way into your chest, lay down. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders on the floor. So try not straining, keeping that neck up. We just want to relax where we can, but be active in the spaces that we need to. So this right knee is constantly pulling into my chest. So I'm not ever going to relax here. I'm constantly pulling it here. My low back, I'm going to press it into the floor, squeeze my glutes, squeeze my core, and then my left leg is active. So I'm squeezing my left quad, pressing my right heel into the floor. Hold it here. Big breath in. And a breath out. One more big breath in. And a breath out. Good. On the exhale, send that leg all the way up to the sky. Take the hands behind the leg. Don't worry about pulling towards your face just yet, but we're going to work on the foot again. So pull your toes down towards your face and then point your toes up to the sky. My left leg is still active. Don't forget about it. My low back is still pressing into the floor. My core is squeezing. Head, neck, and shoulders are relaxing while I'm pointing and flexing my foot. Good. You should feel it up through that shin as well as you flex those feet. One more, down and up. Good job. Now, gently on the exhale, pull towards the face. Big breath in. And a breath out. Good. On the exhale, bring that knee back into your chest. Arms go wide. We're going to make a circle with this knee. But before you do that, I want you to take your left hand, place it on your left hip. Just as a reminder to keep that left butt cheek and that left hip stable. So we're going to move this knee in a circle without moving your left hip and butt cheek off the floor. So if you're circling and it feels really easy, more than likely your hips are moving with you. So we want everything still. Nothing else is moving except this knee all the way around. So you have to use the core, squeeze that quad, that left glute to keep it all stable, all the way around. And then we switch directions, go the opposite way. Beautiful. Bring it back through center. Hold it here. Arms go wide. Roll that right ankle out. Pick a direction because we'll go the other way. Don't forget about your left leg. It's still active. Don't forget. And then switch directions. Beautiful. On the exhale, take this knee all the way over to the left side of the mat. Find this twist here. Big breath in and a breath out. Good job. Think about wringing out a sponge. This right shoulder pulls down as that right knee is trying to reach the floor. Again, opposing energies. Good. Inhale, come through center. Bend this left knee. Your right ankle is going to cross over your left. Find a figure 4. Right away, use your muscles. Press this right knee away from you. Hold this position, and then on the exhale, we take our feet and knees over to the left side. Keep that knee up high to the sky. Inhale, come through center. Pause here. Find this shape first again. Then we lift our hips up. Find your figure 4 bridge. Good. Keep pressing this right knee away. And then exhale, lower. Good job. Drop feet and knees over to the left. Keep this knee high. Come through center. And then straight up, lift those hips up. Press that right knee down. Open up those hips. Beautiful. Bring it down. Switch sides. Right leg goes long. Right away, squeeze that quad. Press that right heel into the floor. That right leg is active. Left knee pulls into the chest. Keep pulling. Hold it here. Big breath in. Low back is on the floor. So press it down. Squeeze that core. Exhale, send that leg up to the sky. Hold on to the leg, and then we pull the toes down. Point the toes up. Pull the toes down. Don't forget about your right leg. Keep moving. Core is tight. Your core is so tight that you should be able to hold this leg up here without your hands. Down and up. Down and up. Good job. One more. Beautiful. Come back through center. On the exhale, pull towards the face. That low back is pressing into the floor. Squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, squeeze that quad. Beautiful. Release. Bring that knee into the chest. Roll that ankle out. And switch directions. Good. Come back through center. Arms go wide. On the exhale, we take that knee all the way over to the right side of the mat. Find that twist. Good. Inhale, come through center. Find that figure 4 shape. So you're going to bend this right knee, left ankle crosses over your right. Press that left knee away from you first. Press your low back down into the floor. Here we go. Drop them over to the right. Keep that left knee high. Inhale, come through center. Straight away, lift those hips up. Press that left knee away. Bring it down. Drop it over. Bring it through. Send it up. Awesome. Bring it down. Bring both knees into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. And then we gently rock until we make it up to a seated position. And keep moving. Find your tabletop shape so you're in your hands and knees or on your hands and knees. Right away, tuck your toes. We're going to stretch out those feet one more time. Sit back onto the heels. Walk your hands forward. See if you can come to the fingertips and let your chest fall to the floor without letting the forearms touch the floor. Get low here. Keep the weight in the heels. Stretch out those feet, especially if you just went for a run. Probably feels spicy right now, but it'll feel good later. Big breath in and a breath out. Good. Inhale, come through center. Find that tabletop shape so you're on your hands and your knees. Find a neutral spine first. So we're going to push our hands into the floor so we're not collapsing into the shoulders. Push into the floor, separate those shoulder blades. Core is tight, so belly is not hanging here. Neutral spine. Right away, we go into our cat-cow. So on the inhale, you drop your belly. So tilt your pelvis down. Take your heart forward. Lift your chin up. Hold it here. And then on the exhale, you reverse it. Exhale, round. That chin comes into your chest. Tuck your tailbone. Make a rainbow with the backside of your body. You're pushing into the floor, separating those shoulder blades even more. Good. Inhale. Bring it through. Open up that chest. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, coming through. Make sure on that inhale, I know we're dropping the belly, but still make sure we're not collapsing into those shoulders. Stay strong on those arms. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, find a neutral space. Good. We're going to find a moving kind of cat or a rolling cat-cow. So you're going to go between a child's pose and an up dog. Keep your toes tucked. Sit back onto the heels. Walk the hands forward a little bit. Now, on the inhale, you're going to round through your spine just like you already did. And then start to shift forward towards the top of your mat. Squeeze your core. And then keep going until you can't anymore. We drop the hips down. Now, we're not done here. You're going to pull your shoulders back, open up that chest of yours, lift your chin, and then same thing, those shoulders, that we're not collapsing into the shoulders, Push so hard into the floor. You're so strong. Bring those shoulders away from the ears. And then the exhale, we send it back to the heels. Inhale, send it forward all the way. Round through on the way. Drop the hips, pull the heart forward, chin up, shoulders back, and then send it back. Last one, bring it forward. Inhale. Drop the hips, open up that heart of yours. And then we send it back to our tabletop shape. Keep those toes tucked. We're going to stretch out those toes one more time. Sit back onto the heels. Long spine first, so make sure the belly's not going forward. We're going to interlace our hands behind our back. Pull away from you. Look up to the sky. Hold it here. I know it's so spicy, but your feet are going to thank you later. One more breath. And an exhale, release. Good job. Come all the way up to a kneel. We're going to take this right leg forward. Find your lunge shape first. Before moving on, shoulders and hips are square. Square means they're facing forward. So in a lunge shape, this right hip likes to sit like this, or sometimes the left hip likes to open with that left shoulder. Keep them both forward, and then we're just going to rock back and forth with the breath, as always, because we like to move like a wave around here. So on your inhale, send it forward. Keep hips and shoulders forward, and then bring it back on the exhale. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale brings you back. Move with your breath. Move intentionally, not just because you were instructed to, but move with the breath. Feel that breath moving the body, and then pull it back. Good. Inhale, send it forward. Exhale, bring it back. Good job. This time we're going to add on. So you're going to do the same thing, but your right hand is going to come to your hip. Left arm is going to come up and over. But I want to see if you can get that arm as high as you can. That doesn't mean pull the shoulder up. That means bring it where the ear is. So try not to have it in front of you. See if you can pull it back where your ear is. Keep your chest broad, and then we'll go over to the right side. So we'll do it all together. Keep that right hand on your hip. Left arm up as high as you can. Long spine first. Inhale, send it forward. Once you get to the lowest space you can, now we take that arm over to the right side. Try not to lift that right hip. Come through center, take it back. Inhale, take it over, and then we take it back. Good job. Inhale brings you forward, take it over to the side, and then bring it back. Beautiful job. Good. Come all the way back. Bring that right foot back a little bit so we're in a 90-90 shape. Right away, this tailbone of yours, if you have to touch it so you know what it is and you know how to tuck it under. So we're going to take it, tuck it under right away. So I'm pushing my glutes forward. Tailbone is tucked under. Right away, you'll probably feel something in that left thigh. Hands come behind the head. Long spine. We're doing a spinal roll one more time, but this one's going to be a little spicy. So keep the tailbone tucked until I tell you to untuck it. That's important. Exhale, round. Bring your chin into your chest, elbows together, round. Inhale, open. Elbows go wide. Keep that tailbone tucked. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Good job. Inhale, open. Beautiful. Now you can untuck your tailbone, and then we switch sides. So right knee down, left leg comes up. Find that lunge shape. Right knee down, left foot is on the floor. Again, assess the body where it is in space. Shoulders and hips are facing forward. This left hip likes to sit up. Don't let it. And then this right hip likes to open. Keep it all forward. Here we go. Let's move like a wave. Inhale, send it forward. Get low. Take it back. You want to drop those hips down as far as you can. Take it back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Send it forward. And then take it back. Good job. Now we add on. So left hand to your left hip. Right arm up and over. This time you can see a little bit better what I'm talking about. So arm, try to get it in line with the ear. So when you bend over to the side, everything is nice and broad. Because what happens is this right shoulder likes to lean forward and lead the way. But we want the whole chest to move as one whole piece. Here we go. Inhale, send it forward. Find that lowest spot first. Then off to the left. Come through center. Take it back. Inhale. Find the lowest spot. Take it over. Lift it up. And take it back. Good job. Last one. Send it forward. Take it over. Good job, lift. Bring it back and then scooch that foot back so you're kind of in a 90-90 shape. Tuck the tailbone if you have to touch it. Sometimes it's better if you touch it, that way you know what you're doing. Tuck the tailbone, push the glutes forward. You'll feel it down the front of that right thigh now. Hands behind the head, you know the drill. Long spine first. Exhale, round. Bring the chin into the chest. Don't untuck that tailbone until I tell you. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Keep the tailbone tucked. Don't do it. Don't undo it yet. Inhale, open. And then now you can untuck it. Perfect job. I hope you enjoyed this post-run mobility. If you ran or didn't run, I hope you feel a little bit better in your body. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day, beautiful rest of your week. I'll see you again soon. Bye.